Al-IyamoyeTv Radio, Voice of the Voiceless.
Good afternoon and welcome to the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Here are the top stories. President Buhari commissions second Niger Bridge, other infrastructure projects. CURT orders Obi to present petitions against Tinubu's elections in 3 weeks. Senate confirms Dabiru Erewa's reappointment as NIDCOM's boss. Ogun State announces 4-day second-term inauguration ceremony of Governor Dapo Abiodun. Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State dissolves cabinet 6 days to inauguration. In business, NNPC resumes oil drilling campaign in Borno. And on the foreign scene, UK restricts foreign students from bringing family members from 2024. And in sport, Flying Eagles target knockout spot in battle against Italy today. Details of this and more coming up shortly. Welcome back. Now the news in details. I am OLUWAFISAYOMI, AJIBOLA. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday commissioned the second Niger Bridge alongside 7 other legacy projects completed by the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing across the country. Performing the commissioning of the bridge via Zoom, President Muhammadu Buhari said bridge is one of the critical infrastructure delivered by his administrations to fight poverty, promote economic growth, and ensure progress for the people. He noted that the bridge and other projects being commissioned symbolized his administration's sharp focus on delivering prosperity across the country. Speaking earlier, the Minister of Works, Babatunde Fashola, said the bridge, which is approximately 1.5 kilometers, will reduce travel time by 50%. The Presidential Election Petition Court has given 3 weeks to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour Party counterpart, Peter Obi, to prove their cases regarding the outcome of the 2023 presidential election. Chairman of the court, Justice Haruna Sanmani, issued the order on Tuesday while presenting the pre-hearing section report of the court. Justice Sanmani ordered that Obi must open his petition for hearing on May 30 and end same on June 23. For the PDP's candidate, Atiku was also given 3 weeks to prove his case, with hearing commencing on May 30 and ending on June 20. In order to ensure a speedy hearing of the petition, the court said there would be no oral examinations of witnesses and that the adoption of witness statement would be required. Meanwhile, the Presidential Election Petition Court has obeyed the position of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, on the consolidation of 3 petitions challenging the qualification and declaration of Bola Tinubu as the winner of the February 25 presidential election. The court, in the pre-hearing section, report presented on Tuesday by Justice Stephen Jonah Ada, announced the consolidations of the 3 petitions instituted by Atiku, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and the Allied People's Movement, APM. The court agreed with Atiku's lawyer that given the time-bound nature of the petition, especially for the expeditious hearing process, it was proper and appropriate to merge them in line with the provision of the Electoral Act 2022. Justice Ada, while announcing the consolidation, said the court took the decision because of the 3 petitions are related to the same election and same declarations of result. The court threw out the vehement objection of Tinubu and All Progressive Congress APC to the consolidation. Away from the court, the Senate has reappointed and confirmed the appointment of Mrs. Abike Dabiru Erewa for reappointment as the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, for a second term. President Muhammadu Buhari had written to the Senate requesting that the upper chamber confirm Dabiri Erewa's reappointment. In a related development, the Senate has also confirmed the appointment of Bernard Okumagba, Patrick Asowere, and Kuren Ube as members of the governing board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Moving on, the Minister of Works announcing Babatunde Fashola on Tuesday said the incoming administration of Bola Tinubu will commission the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. He disclosed this during an extraordinary Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the Council Chamber in the State House, Abuja. According to the minister, the planned date for the commissioning of the crucial public asset is June 30. Fashola explained that the delay was as a result of the discovery of black cotton soil under the pavement of a critical section in the 4-kilometer last mile to Lagos. President of Nigerian Labour Congress NLC, Joe Ajero, says the incoming administration of Bola Tinubu has many industrial disputes to resolve. Speaking on Tuesday during a television interview program, Ajero said most of the industrial disputes treated by the outgoing administration of President Muhammadu Buhari were inconclusive. The NLC president said Buhari-led administration tried its best in ensuring industrial harmony during the 8-year tenure, but its capability was not enough. Speaking on the leadership tussle in the Labour Party, Ajero said Julius Abure remains Labour Party national chairman, adding that there are procedures for removing leaders. In a related development, the Joint Health Workers Union, JOSU, has threatened to embark on an indefinite strike if the federal government fails to meet its demand. The national vice chairman of JOSU, Dr. Obinna Ubona, made this known in an interview with newsmen on Tuesday. The leadership of JOSU had, in a letter dated May 9, 2023, issued a 15-day ultimatum to the federal government over alleged inconsistency of government in the ongoing negotiation to adjust the consolidated health salary structure for health workers on their platforms. While highlighting their demands, the union called on the federal government to consolidate on health salary structure as agreed in terms of settlement of September 2017, which had lingered since 2014. In Ogun State, the state government has announced a 4-day second-time inauguration program of Governor Dapo Abiodun, starting with a special Jumat service on Friday at the Central Mosque, Kobiti, Abeokuta. Later the same day, a cultural night will be held at the June 12 Cultural Center, Kuto, Abeokuta, by 4 p.m. In a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokumbo Talabi, on Tuesday, an interdenominational church service will be held on Sunday at the Cathedral Church of St. Peter's, Ake, Abeokuta. The statement noted that the inauguration parade swearing-in ceremony comes up on Monday, May 29, at the MKO Abiola International Stadium, Kuto, Abeokuta. The inauguration's activity will be rounded off on Monday with a banquet at the OOPL Events Marquee. Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, has announced the dissolution of his cabinet in preparation for the second-time inauguration on Monday. In a letter dated Tuesday, May 23, 2023, the governor terminated the appointment of all political office holders. The letter, which was signed by the Chief of Staff to the Governor and Chairman, Transition and Inauguration Committee, Segun Oguyi, urged the appointees to hand over government properties in their custody. Afrobeat musician Seun Kuti regained his freedom on Tuesday after spending 8 days in police custody. Kuti was released from police custody around 7:30 p.m. after meeting his bail conditions. His lawyer, Adeyinka Olumide Fushika, SAN, who confirmed the development, said the singer would be in court on Wednesday for the proceedings, which was adjourned on Tuesday due to the absence of the judge. You are listening to the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Still to come after this break, business, foreign and sport. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Now the rest of the news. In business, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited says it has resumed an oil drilling campaign at the Wadibi well located in Jere local government area of Borno State. President Muhammadu Buhari flagged off the YDB campaign at a ceremony held on Tuesday in the state. The landmark event marked the commencement of oil exploration in the Lake Chad Basin in the Tuba community of the state since 1995. The new drilling is part of the prospect for oil and gas deposits in Nigerian frontier basins. Speaking at the event, Group Chief Executive Officer NNPC Limited, Melek Yari, said he believes that oil and gas will continue to be principal in determining the prosperity of the country as well as providing energy and security. On the foreign scene, foreign postgraduate students of non-research courses will no longer be able to bring family members to the UK beginning from January 2024. In a statement on Tuesday, the Home Office said the development was necessary to stop people from using the student visa as a backdoor route to work in the UK. According to the new reform, overseas students will be stopped from switching from student visa route to a work visa route until studies are being completed. The statement added that government will also review the required funds students must have to demonstrate that they can look after themselves and their dependents. Secretary of State for the Home Parliament, Sula Bresman, said the move was necessary to project the UK economy. In sports, Nigerian Flying Eagles will later today take on Italy in their second game at the 2023 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Nigeria defeated the Dominican Republic 2-1 in their first group match and go into Wednesday clash with Italy, knowing victory will see them through to the round of 16. Italy, on their part, saw off heavyweight Brazil 3-2 to top the Group D standing. The match day 2 encounter is the second time Nigeria and Italy will meet at this level, with the European side winning 2-0 when both sides met in the 1987 edition. Bukayo Saka has signed a new long-term contract at Arsenal, the Premier League club announced on Tuesday. The England forward played a major role in Arsenal's campaign for the Premier League title this season, scoring 14 goals in all competitions as well as providing 11 assists. The 21-year-old joined Arsenal as an 8-year-old and has featured in all of his team's Premier League matches for the past 2 seasons. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta welcomed the deal, which reportedly keeps Saka in North London until 2027. To end the world news, a quick recap of the major headlines. President Buhari commissions second Niger Bridge, other infrastructural projects. Court orders Obi to present petitions against Tinubu's elections in 3 weeks. Senate confirms Dabi Erewa's reappointments as NRS NIDCOM boss. And we also told you that the Ogun State has announced program for Governor Dapo Abiodun's second term inauguration. Governor Makinde dissolves cabinet 6 days to inauguration. And in business, NNPC resumes oil drilling campaign in Borno. And in the foreign scene, we did tell you that the UK restricts foreign students from bringing family members from 2024. And in sport, Flying Eagles target knockout spot in battle against Italy today. The World News was edited and produced by Bidat Tawhid. For more news and updates, you can follow us on our social media platform www.facebook.com/Al-IyamoyeTv/radio, on Twitter @Iyamoye, and on Instagram @Al-IyamoyeTv/radio. You can also stream live by logging on to our website www.Al-IyamoyeTVradio.com. Thanks for listening. I am OLUWAFISAYOMI. AJIBOLA.